I want y'all to comment, what do you think the odds are that I hit this gap every single time with the first shot with this kind of crazy wind? What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be reviewing 3 of Gateway's most popular mid-ranges: the Element, the Prophecy, and the Warrior. I've been able to throw these for a while now. Really love the discs. They definitely complement each other very well. If you've seen any of my review videos before, you know that we're going to play 3 holes. Then I'm going to go out into the field, throw them on all the different angles, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts. But before we get into that, huge shout out and thank you to Gateway Disc Sports for hooking me up with these. Let's get into the video. Ooh, drop. Oh, that's gassed. Yeah, that's really far past the basket. Hopefully you can see the shot shape though, like it just held dead straight. Oh yeah, you can tell that one's already fighting out. Hit a tree. So the Element's probably parked. The other 2 I threw a little too hard, but you still got to see the flight. So something that I've found kind of odd about these discs so far is all 3 of them are relatively flat, except the Warrior probably has the most dome, but all of them also have like a substantial amount of glide. Like they want to go far, especially the Warrior, and it's the most overstable, which is very interesting. But I love that with mid-ranges. Play a game of go find a disc in the leaf pile. There's the Element. It bounced off the pole and went all the way over here. Warrior, way back here. Putt or a throw? Oh, definitely a throw in. Did I do it? Nope. Yep, here it is. Dude, this Prophecy is like this copper brown, so it literally fits in like perfect with the ground. Another throw in. Nope, not even close. One of my favorite holes out here, they have a long position that's like 430, and they have a short position that's a little bit closer. I'll have to put an arrow by it so you can see, but it's up there in the shade to the left. So I'm gonna try to throw all of these just kind of a pure hyzer the whole way. It's probably 340 away. We also have like a sneaky crosswind, so we're gonna see how these discs handle the wind. All right, Element first. Oh yeah, that's not coming back. I mean, that's kind of mushed. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's not even close to the basket. That is literally pin high with a 400-foot shot. There's no way that's the wrong direction, but man, that was far. All right, Prophecy. Oh, that was way lower. Just dead straight though. That one's actually gonna hook up too. How did that Element go so far? I hope y'all could see that full flight. All right, the Warrior. Put a lot more height on that one. Oh, that's gonna stall out so short. This was quite the spread of shots. Warrior was crazy short. Prophecy though is like circle's edge. It was probably the best shot. The Element, that's the one that shocked me the most. The mic's probably gonna cut out, but just so y'all know, this is almost pin high with like the 430-foot long pin. That is insane. Oof. All right, so this hole is a par 4, only 400 feet, dead straight, and then drifts to the right the entire time. Some OB on the creek on the right. So I'm gonna throw all these and try to throw them close to flat and just push them as far down the gap as I can. With the Element first, I want y'all to comment, what do you think the odds are that I hit this gap every single time with the first shot with this kind of crazy wind? Ooh, it's kind of flat. I did where that went. I know it's left, which is better than right. Prophecy. Much better. Dude, is there a tailwind? There is a tailwind. Tailwind in the same spot. There's a sneaky tailwind I didn't know about. So I'm like, man, those racks unstable. All right, Warrior. Ah, that was bad. It's more flat, but bad. All right, the Element ended up over here, furthest on the left. I think all of these at some point hit a tree. So the last shot was the best though with the Warrior. Prophecy's kind of in the dead middle, and then the Warrior's up here. I will say this about the discs. They seem to have very similar like mid flights. to have very different flight numbers, if that makes sense. Like, all of them mid-flight, if thrown on hyzer flat or anhyzer, are going to have just this glidey push before they do something distinctly different. Turn, 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 turn. So these are labeled, I believe, Element -1, the Prophecy 02, and then the Warrior 03. I would almost label them like Element 01, Prophecy 02, and then Warrior 03, because they're just all slightly different. Ooh. Straddle putt guy. I can't. 3 for 3 on straddle. Is it possible? Oh no. Alright, so my final thoughts with the discs. And I'm going to throw up some shots of me throwing these in the field on all the different angles, so you can see what they're like on some full power shots out in the field. I think the Element is the sneaky bomber of the three. As you can tell, I think it was the second hole I played, like I accidentally grip locked it a little bit. And it went out, it sailed through the wind, and it seriously went pin high to the 430 pin. Range that's insanely far. Feels the best in the hand as well of the three, and the Element I think probably is their most popular mid-range. Definitely just a perfect dead straight bomber mid-range. Prophecy is next up, just a tick more stable than the Element for sure. It probably feels the most unique in the hand compared to the other two. It just feels kind of like abrupt with the edges, if that makes sense, which doesn't bother me because it's also like a shallow profile, which I prefer with mid-ranges. Super flat, and it's very, very true to the 5502 numbers. Really good, slightly overstable mid. Lastly, the Warrior, the most overstable of the three for sure, but it feels, and I don't know for sure on this, it feels like it has a bigger diameter than the other two. But as far as the flight goes, this one, if you throw hyzer, it's not really going to flip up that much. But if you throw it flat, it's going to push really far straight. And if you throw it anhyzer, it's going to have a really slow drifting flight that's just very, very interesting, which hopefully you see out in the field really well. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Again, huge shout out and thank you to Gateway Disc Sports. I'll have their website linked in the description, where you'll be able to pick up any of these on their website. Really great discs. Soon I'm going to be coming out with reviewing some of their fairways and also their putters. Probably going to combine that into one video, but I'm looking forward to it too. As y'all know, I putt with the Wizards. The moment I putted with the Wizard, I fell in love with it. So definitely my favorite mold that Gateway has is the Wizard. So hope y'all checked it out. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As always, stay snappy. Love y'all. Peace.